Happy Sunday to you all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are joining us from. Welcome to Trem for the month of May 2025. I'm your host, Olumide Emmanuel. I'm so excited to have you join us tonight. Wherever you are, we're so excited you're here. Trem is an acronym for the Real Estate Masterclass. The Real Estate Masterclass. And last year, while preparing for this year, as a result of a lot of questions and inquiries that we get from people from all over the world about the need for real estate mentorship, real estate education, and coaching, we decided that this year we will have a monthly global virtual event that is known as the Real Estate Masterclass Trem every last Sunday of the month. And beginning from January, we have done this every month. So you can go to our YouTube channel at Dr. Olumide Emmanuel on YouTube to watch all the episodes we've had in January, in February, in March, in April, and now in May. And it's always an amazing time as we bring in different speakers, different people to join us and help educate and enlighten people about different aspects of real estate. This month is very special because it's been my birthday month, and I want to especially thank every one of you from all over the world that have been a part of celebrating this season with me and my family. We've had a lot of surprises, calls, and celebration, and gifts, and prayers from different people. I want you to know that we are grateful, and I'm personally grateful to God for your lives and for your celebration and for your honor. And it's my prayer that the God that sees the secret will reward you in the open, and that God will honor you too. And that when you need men to gather to celebrate you, you will not lack men. So thank you to every one of you. And when we entered into the month of May, as part of my own way of also giving back, we launched the 55 555. The 55 555 is my birthday promo, and that's giving opportunity to 55 people to plug into unique discount opportunities within 5 of our estate locations within the next 55 days. It's called 55 555. And you can get in touch with us because the promo is now live. And so the 55 days started on Tuesday, which is my birthday, 20th of May. And that promo will go on all the way to the month of July. So between now and the first week of July, we have 55 days for 55 people to plug into 55 locations that we are offering to you. So we have the Madiba Arizon is one of the estates we're offering at 50 million naira all inclusive. And then we have the Madiba Prime, and it's also one of the estates we're offering, and it's 40 million. And then we have Dove Estates, and that's 30 million naira. And then we have Genesis Estate, which is 10 million naira. And then we have Madiba Countryside, which is 5 million naira. There's a further 50% discount on Genesis Estate and Madiba Countryside. So instead of 10 million, you pay 5 million for Madiba for Genesis Estate in Abuja, and instead of 5 million, you pay 2.5 million for um, Madiba Countryside. So all these opportunities are available as my own birthday promo, also to say thank you and to say come on board another level in your real estate and wealth building journey. So take advantage of all these opportunities, and the phone numbers and all the details will be projected on all the platforms. So as we continue through this session today, you can pick any of those numbers. And if you have any question, also get ready. We're going to be answering some of your questions in the course of today's episode of Trem. Now, today we're going to be looking into what we have titled Farm Resort Masterclass. Like I've said to us over and over again, when it comes to the world of real estate, there are different areas where you can play. In the real estate world, you can be a realtor, and in the real estate world, you can be an investor. In the real estate world, you can be a developer. In the real estate world, you can be a regulator. But you can also play in different fields within real estate. Last month, we looked at the hostel masterclass, and we saw how that by building hostels around universities, polytechnic, and tertiary institutions, you can explore that. And a lot of people have started taking advantage of that. One area of real estate that many people need to understand is farming. But when we talk about farming, many people only know about subsistence farming, because many of us, while growing up, we know that there are farmers either in our villages or in different places. And many people today do not want to become farmers because they see farming as something that is beneath them. They see farming as something that is not, it's not tush. It's not, it's not packaged. I don't want to get my hands dirty. But you need to understand that there are dimensions to farming that many of us have not been able to explore. And that's why today we have um, the MD of Extra Large Farms, Mrs. Moji, that will be joining us. And I'm telling you, my God, my God, my God, this woman is phenomenal. Extra Large Farms, phenomenal. They are not just doing farming, it's also a resort. And I've been there with my family. They've hosted us. We've been able to see the amazing setup that they have. And I'm telling you, on this African continent, what they have done is pioneering, what they have done is exceptional, and what they have done is inspiring. And today we have the privilege to have her join us so that she can share with us her story, share with us how they started and what made them to start, and just help us to understand how we can also play in that field of farming. So she's going to be joining me anytime from now, and then we're going to be able to take you from there so that you can learn and ask questions. Many of you need to understand that there is so much money to be made in farming. And if you don't have what it takes to start your own farming venture or to start a resort, one of the uniqueness of what they offer is that you can actually buy into what they are doing, and you can become, a partner with them. And she's going to be helping us see some of the opportunities that are available for you to own real estate within their resorts, for you to partner with them in their farming resorts and make money. So you can become a part of the resort, and you make money. You can own a property in their resort and you'll be making money every month. It's amazing but true. I've been there. So we're not telling you something that is not realistic. We're telling you something that other people all over the country and all over the continent and in different parts of the world have already began to benefit from. And that will be our focus. So once she logs in and joins me, I'll bring her on board, and then we'll start the journey. Now, if you missed some of the meetings we have done before, or you've been thinking of how you can be a part of any of the meetings that we host, then just make sure that you call any of the numbers that will be showing today so that you can see how you can join us. Our last meeting was on the 1st of this month of May, and that was the How to Create Wealth as a Career Person Masterclass, which is a new masterclass that was curated and launched on the 1st of May. And we had a lot of people that came to be a part of that particular masterclass. And a lot of people wanted to be a part of it, but they could not afford to be a part of it. And as a result of popular demand, we had over 1,000 people that have registered and expressed their desire to be a part of the How to Create What as a Career Person masterclass. But many of them could not afford it because they are not business people, they are not entrepreneurs, they are salary earners. So what we have decided to do is to give opportunity to such people. So you need to contact us because in the month of November, for 5 weeks, 5 Sundays in November, 5 Sundays in November, we are now going to be hosting the global virtual edition. The global virtual edition of How to Create Wealth as a Career Person masterclass. So this one is 100% virtual, global, and it's absolutely, and I mean absolutely affordable. And it's something that any serious minded career person should not miss for anything. So you need to now take advantage of this and make sure that you are ready to be a part of this amazing opportunity. So make sure that you register now, take advantage of the discount offer we're going to be giving, and book your slots, and then reserve the dates in your calendar every Sunday in November. So that is very important. Next is the Sustainability Summit. The Business Sustainability Summit for this year is going to be big, and it's going to be mega because it's now going to be a 2 days fully residential event, and you cannot afford to miss it. So the Business Sustainability Summit is coming up in September. And now, please listen and listen well. On Friday the 26th, Friday the 26th, and Saturday the 27th, Friday 26th and Saturday 27th of September at the Marriott Hotel is 2 days and it's fully residential. The Business Sustainability Summit 2025. Now, please listen. We have fantastic speakers, amazing speakers that will be joining me for this summit. But listen, we have like a four-in-one package for this particular sustainability summit. For those that are members of the Billionaires Conclave at the silver and gold level, this summit is absolutely free. So if you're a member of the Billionaires Conclave, you are the silver level or you are the gold level, we look forward to having you around for this particular summit. If you're a member of the Billionaires Conclave at the bronze level, but you opted for September instead of March, then we look forward to having you in the September summit since you have option of September or March. That is one offer for the first level. The second dimension is that in this particular event, we are having a special session that we want to use to help equip and train your workforce because your organization is as strong as your team and as strong as your workforce. You are weak, you are as weak as your weakest link. And if you don't train them, you can't blame them. So you need to prepare to bring your workers, your managers, your senior managers, and all the different people that work with you in your business and your organization to come so that we can help train and equip them to work with you to see the vision become a reality. Then we also have an exclusive session for women. So all the women that will be attending the conference and all the women that feel that look, they just need a place to come relax for a few hours and just enjoy themselves. They can come to this particular summit and enjoy themselves. And this particular summit is Okay, sorry about that network issue. So I was talking to you about the different aspects of the Business Sustainability Summit. I don't know if our guest is available now so that we can move on. So you need to plug into that so you can come with your team, you can come with your executive, and you can come with your spouse. So we need everyone to take advantage of the Business Sustainability Summit for this year 2025. So it's coming up 26th and 27th of September. That will be the last weekend in September. The venue is the Marriott Hotel. And so, like I said, there are four options. So if you are a Conclave Billionaires Conclave member, it's absolutely free. The second aspect is that we now have an option for you to bring in your team, bring in your workforce. The third option is we have another special addition with sense and sensibility. And finally, the non residential section. Yes, so welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing today?
Happy birthday once again, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Thank you.
Happy birthday once again, sir. Many,
Yes, so
many
thank
happy
you.
returns. Yes.
It has been a week, all kinds of celebration and the conference. Yeah, we thank God. We thank. Uh,
Congratulations, sir.
thank you very much. Oh, network should not. Can you hear me, my sister?
I can hear you very well, sir. I can hear you very well. I can hear you perfectly well.
Network.
I can hear you perfectly, sir.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
So if you have any questions, everyone get your questions ready. We're going to be
Thank you.
taking some of your questions episode. Technical people help us out. What's happening here?
I can hear you very well, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me, sir? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
So, admin, you guys can help project the phone numbers for the office and phone numbers where they can reach. Okay, okay. Because the line was going on and off. Okay. So, admin help us project the phone number so that people can have all the numbers they can use to reach us for any of the inquiry comments we have announced. And then, okay, so I don't know what's happening though, my sister. I can't hear you.
I can hear you
I can
very
see the
well.
picture, but it's frozen.
Oh,
Okay, so if you can hear me, let's go then. Good, good, good. So you're welcome. You're welcome. So
thank you
thank
very
you for
much, sir.
today.
This is network. Yeah, network. Mhm.
Okay, so changed the network. Hope that work clearly and better again now. Okay, I think this one is better now. Okay, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much for having us tonight. We appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, thank you for taking time out to join us for this month's Trem. And is it from my end again? Because
We can hear you. We can hear you. It's good.
okay, so you're welcome. Oh, this internet help us today. Oh, internet because then so we have been helping people understand that the real estate sector is so big and so wide. Because many people, the only thing they know about land is just to buy land, build a house, and they'll be collecting rents. And we keep telling people that there's so much to real estate than just that. And one of the reasons why we're so excited about what you and your organization have been doing, not only in Nigeria, but on the entire continent. And when people hear farming, the first thing that comes to their mind is all this subsistence farming, where people have to be going to farm with cutlass and and all those stuff. But you have a farm resort. It's like amazing. I've been there with my family. You've hosted us. We're so excited about what you guys are doing. So to help people understand that there is something in this area for them. And like I said before you came on board, um, people will not only learn today on how they can also actually buy into what you are doing, buy a house in your resort. They can partner with you and make money. So I wanted to start by just telling us why did you why farming and where did this farm resorts come from? Because it's like it would need farm resort, farm resorts. Please introduce yourself to us and then tell us why.
Thank you so much once again, sir. We do not take it for granted the opportunity to be here tonight. And thank you to the Trem family for having me here. My name is Moji Davids. I'm a swagalicious farmer of extra large farms. We are just farmers. Okay, so how did it start? I remember about 18 years ago. One day, my husband just woke up and said, God said we should go back to Nigeria and do farming. I was like, this man must be joking. Go back to Nigeria is enough death sentence on his own. Then going to farming is now making it so I said, please, don't worry. You go. Let me stay here with the children. We will be praying for you. But as a Christian woman, I understand the purpose of God for a woman in a marriage is not for the woman to be in somewhere else and then the man in another place. So I had to pray about it and later got the conviction to, you know, support in any little way I can to make it a success. So we came and then when we came, we discovered that, man, we already, it was going to be war. But, now realizing it made it even more realer than real. It was, full of challenges. You buy land, they don't want to give you your land. You are trying to look for people to work on your farm. You can't get farmers. You have to travel to other countries, like the neighboring African countries, to get farmers to work on your farm. Stealing is like the order of it's like normal. In fact, sometimes when they steal and you get angry, they're like, what did we steal now? If it's just this small thing that we stole, you know, it's like the norm, Then another big blow is how to get value for your produce. So after a farmer does all the challenges, you go through all that rigorous labor and everything. To now sell the produce is the biggest problem. And that was when we discovered that the market is highly caballed.
Hmm. Wow.
The market is highly caballed. No matter how good your farm produce or your product is, you can't just, except you are doing small scale. You can't just come to the market and say, I have this for sale, I have this for sale. And that was when we learned that you have to, you know, um, provide the demand for your produce even before going to farm, or else you are just going to be at the mercy of the market people and the interlopers. If you expend 10 million naira or something, at the end of the day, they might say they want to pay 1.5, and you don't have an option because you can't eat it all and you can't take it back home. So you will just be at their mercy and they will frustrate you. So we encountered all those challenges in the beginning, and we just said, no, it can't be like this. There just has to be another way, you know. So we try to add more value into the product. Value adding is the basic thing that we did. I remember one time, the first one we did was cassava, and it was so massive. We had gone around to check how cassava gari production is being done in Nigeria. It's like a staple food. Almost every family eats gari a day. So we felt, oh, and but after producing the finest gari, you need to see where we produce gari. Very clean, very beautiful, and all that. Yet there was no sales because there is a way to enter into the market. So one day we just thought to ourselves that Shebi Oyibo is carrying our corn and giving us cornflakes. Then what value can we also add to gari to make it special? So we developed. My husband actually came with a concept for gari, and we call it super gari. We put honey, we put coconut milk, we put a lot of things. So, and it became something else. We started, taking it around. And then that was when we discovered that we had a problem on our hands before selling ordinary gari. Then we now made it a premium product by putting so much more into it, which made it more expensive and which made it now more difficult to even sell. So ordinarily, when you're thinking of how to sell a premium product like that, especially for foods, like I see most people today, they just produce their whatever food products, and the first thing they're thinking about is to take it to the supermarket. It is the beginning of another failure. That person is going to die poor. So now you have a premium product. How do you get the premium class of people to access your product? So we had learned along the journey that you don't go and dump your products in the supermarket. Nobody knows that product. Everybody coming to the supermarket, they have 1,001 things to see. It's only the one that is registered in their mind that they will go for. If they don't know you, just go and put your products on the shelf. At the end of the day, the supermarkets don't pay ahead of time. They will just ask you to deliver. It's sales on returns. And after some time, God helps you, nobody buys, it expires, you come and carry your thing. The supermarket never loses. So we decided we're not going to go that way. We decided to, start reaching out to where are the premium people. It's not easy to find premium people everywhere. We started from private universities, the like of Bangkok, Covenant, and all those, schools. And we started reaching out to them. We have these products. Can you help us? Then some premium secondary schools as well. And gradually, thousands of bags of gari that we had for over a year that we couldn't sell. When we turned added value into it, we discovered that we didn't even have enough to sell within a very short period of time. It now became a very hot commodity, even in international community. So value adding is one thing that we learned in a very hard way from the beginning. So we made up our mind we will never, ever produce anything for the open market. We will only build a community or reach out to a community of people who understand the value of what we are offering. So that was how the journey started over the years. And we started building people in our community who will respect and have value for healthy living, because our food products, now we have about 21 to our name. You've tasted some of them. Our Wonder Meal, just like pounded yam, and it's no yam, just local rice and non-ripe plantain. It's an award-winning product all over the world. We have plantain flour, we have palm oil, we have so many things, and we have our herbal plants as well from the farm. So we built a community for that, and today, to the glory of God, we have close to 200,000 people who eat those products on a daily basis. In Nigeria and about 14 countries of the world. So we are under pressure to always meet up with those people's demands. And somebody can be and say, oh, I've never seen extra products in the market. You will not see it in the market. We are not even planning to put it in the market because the marketplace, that open one, would
Wow.
So as we understood that, it now brought us to a point where, so we've been farming. I remember one particular time on our watermelon farm, we had this challenge of we were harvesting. So when you harvest to a particular extent, everybody has to close and go home. You come back the following day because the trucks would take those stuff to the market and return the following day. So we discovered that wherever you stop, before you come back the following morning, they would have fast forwarded you. And that fast forwarding is, amounting to losses of acres, millions of naira overnight. They've helped you to harvest, and move you forward. So we discovered that there has to be a way that we can be staying much more longer on the farm to monitor the activities. The most crucial times are the planting season and the harvesting season. If you are not around at the planting season, you never can trust 100% the workers. But when you know that you are around, everybody will, sit tight. So we had to just be there. Then the harvesting period is also a very crucial time. That's all your labor. Your 10 months, 1 year, 6 months labor, that's the result time. So you have to be there to ensure that you're on hand to watch whatever is going on. So, but as a farmer, you also you don't want to be sentenced like they say in court, you are hereby sentenced to clinical in hard labor. As
Mm,
a farmer, we all know how farms are. It's in the bush, there is no light, there is no water, everything is hard, and the business itself is already hard. You are now living a hard life. So we said, no, we can't say because we want to do farming and deny ourselves of all the good things of life. There has to be a way out. Let's build a very beautiful, no matter how small it is, in the farm, a house in the farm where we can feel free and not be in a hurry to go home. And then our workers also can live a meaningful life. So that was how it started. We started, I think, with 2 or 3 bedrooms. We just made something small. There was borehole, there was DSTV, there was solar, and it even brought people in the neighborhoods. Other villagers who come, bring their phone to come and charge and all that. Everybody was happy. The workers we were looking for before were now looking for us because now they see life in the farm.
mm,
Children can watch TV, everybody can sit together, so it became like a little community on its own, full of fun and everything. Oh, this is great. Then we now moved there. So we now made sure that in every location we have to have something like that. So it gave us more workers, which was
mm.
one of our very big challenges. It gave us more workers. It made people, in fact, sometimes during their off time, they still don't want to go home because even the home they are going is not as beautiful as where they are. That really helped us. So we decided to put more efforts into that. Then we have another center somewhere in Ota, very close to Covenant University. That's about maybe like 15, 20 acres of farm, very small one. So we said, okay, let's start training people about farming. All these challenges that we've gone through over the years, let other people not fall victim of all those things that we suffered. Let's put them, on the right track. So we started the training, just 3 days training. You can start off for crop production, you can start for processing, you can do accounting and risk management for farmers, and we were just doing it like that. And then we discovered in one of our training sessions, it was a 3-day training session, we discovered that the people that came for the training, so training starts because we believe for farmers, you have to start very early. Farmers don't work in the sun or else you will die untimely. So we work very early in the morning, you rest in the afternoon. Later when the sun has gone down, you can continue. So woke up everybody, first day, 5 a.m. Everybody said, oh yeah, let's go. They were there. By the second day, people had locked their door from the back. What?
Wow.
Come out. It's time for training. Nobody came out. Then
Wow.
around 9, 10, they started rolling out one after the other. So we always choose like the head of class or something. So that was the spokesperson. I said, see, okay, we in fact, you people are too, we are enjoying ourselves in this place, but you are not allowing us to enjoy ourselves. Forget about that training. What we actually came for is to just enjoy farm life. We just want to relax in this place, have fun, eat the good food. And to be honest, they didn't really bother about the training anymore. They were just enjoying themselves. In the evening, they would come out to the bamboo area. They would drink palm wine with bush meat. They enjoy. Now people you for learning, you know.
That
So
business.
then, yes, then after that, some of them were now even booking. It will be our wedding anniversary on so day. So I would like to bring my wife back here. We just want to come and have our solo time. Then it clicked. My husband and I just looked at it and said, business gone new. We can actually, make this bigger and let people be coming to the farm for another reason, not for farming. So that was how it started. People would just come for a weekend. They said they want a weekend stay. Do you want training? They said no, they don't want any training in farming. They just want to come and enjoy themselves. So people like this type of thing. That was how it started. Little by little, that particular facility, we had about 20 rooms. Within the space of 1 year, 1.5 years, it became so small. People would come, there would be no room. They were complaining and all that. So we had to move to a bigger facility where we are today. And to be honest, agriculture is one thing, food production is another thing. But when you now add tourism to it, it's like putting icing on the cake. It's been so amazing, and we give God all the glory.
Wow. Wow. It's just listening to you is like wow, because in just a short time, I've been able to unveil to us different challenges that people can face in this journey, and how you have been able to solve the problem in a very, very creative way.
Mm.
You can buy land and not get your land,
Mm.
staffing, how
Mm.
an issue, stealing and theft is another issue. And then now when you have product, you'll be able to even get the market to accept your product, another, and just amazing, amazing. So people are listening. You have something that is very important. People are listening to us right now and they're like, okay, I like what I'm hearing. I think I would like to do the same. And you have spoken about training. In talking about the training, you mentioned a lot of things. So can you talk to us about this training? The training, found this production, accounting, and risk management. So that training aspect, because some people are listening to us. That you need to come our master so that people can come and enjoy that. So talk about the training.
Oh, the line is freezing, but I think I'm hearing that you said I should talk about the training. Did you say I should talk about the training, sir?
So if you are just joining us, we're speaking with Mrs. Moji Davids from Extra Large Farm. So, okay, so let's learn more about the training and how we can learn from you.
The training aspect, sir? Did you say the
Yeah.
training aspect? The line is freezing. The training aspect,
Yes,
yes.
the training.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. So, agriculture is one corny business. Uh, there's one language they always say in Nigeria. They say "konima and die, konima and bury him." Agric is not ever anything anybody can learn in a classroom. Forget about it. You can never learn anything in the classroom. So you just get the theoretical aspect, but you have to be physical on the farm to learn it practically. And then you sit back and also learn about what exactly do you want for your life? How many years do you want to do this thing before you break through? Because to be very, very honest, Agric is not something you're going to start making profit on in a very short period of time. So it's capital intensive and it needs time to grow. So those are it sounds like we always say the hard truth, but we prefer to say it like that so that people are not surprised when they begin to, encounter the challenges. So, but when you're already prepared for the challenges, it gives you like an absorber for any shock that may come your way. So we offer those trainings, but most importantly, we are promoting agritourism. That is what we are doing now. We are championing that course all over the world. Um, uh, Doctor is gone. Oh. Can everybody hear me, please? Can everybody hear me, please? I believe we're still live. So training is very important, and we are championing agritourism. We believe that if we are able to readorn agriculture, if we are able to wear a new apparel, because the apparel is currently is wearing right now epitomizes hardship, epitomizes suffering, epitomizes poverty, dirtiness. You know, nobody wants to live life like that. Everybody wants to live a fun life. So what we're doing and what we've been doing in the past few years is to ensure that, we present agriculture to people in a way that they will fall in love with it, even without we telling them come and do agriculture. And that's one of the reasons why we have the results. So when you want to do agriculture now and you have you know, a beautiful place in the farm, you see that you can be clean even as a farmer. You can enjoy life even as a farmer. You can have access to the good things of life even as a farmer, and you can make more money because the farm is still the farm anyway. So whether you're farming there, imagine when you came to our farm, sir, and and that whole place is just for farming. So the farming already is making money on its own. I showed you a particular parcel of land where I said the money we make on this small parcel of land is more than what we make on 500 acres of cassava. you know. So adding everything together gives you more. It's still the same farmland, it's still the same workers, it's still the same you. So why not put all together, to promote it better, and it makes
Wow.
life easier for everybody. So that's the concept behind the farm resorts. It's really an amazing thing, honestly. There are some of, like, for example, at our resort now, companies come here for retreats, and we've had quite some very big names. We've had both at the private and public sector level. They come here for their staff company management retreats. People come here for their family
Wow.
treats, for their weddings. Who does wedding in a farm? Who does annual general conference in a farm? Who does strategy meetings in a farm, master classes in the farm? We've had renowned speakers, even from abroad, who want to
That's
do their master
amazing.
class, and they have people come here. So sometimes what we can generate on our 1 year of plantain farming, yeah, the plantains are still growing, they are there, no problem. The coconuts, everything is growing, the palm is growing, but you are still able to earn money
Network
in another.
affecting us a lot today, and this is a very, very rich session that is really, really, really very, very, very valuable. Yeah, thank you. I want us to talk about this cabal. You mentioned that when it was time for you guys to go into the market, it's one thing to have the products, it's another thing for the market to accept you. And you guys came up with a creative way where you now have your own market. So, and somebody is listening to us now is like, I can't cabal, oh. I don't know how to do all this cabal issue. Oh. So how will I now sell? So what will you say to people? Because now you have over 1,000 people. Is it a saturated market? If somebody is coming now, how will they not sell? You can't come against them. What advice do you offer?
Yeah, so for those who are going farming, It's honestly not easy to build that community. This is a community we've been building for over 10 years. And when you're doing something of a pioneer status, you expend more. We spend a lot on educating people, organizing seminars, getting them to know the importance of eating healthy and all that. But thank God, when they all go to stay on the products, like I am personally a living witness to the fact that you can eat your way out of any health issue. I was diagnosed of fatty liver many years ago, and it was like something that had no cure, and I just ate my way out of it in 7 months, just staying on healthy natural foods, no junks, no over processed, chemicalized, and all that. So for that person who is listening to me right now and wants to go into farming, please and please and please do not be carried away about all these things they say. Oh, Nigeria is importing so from so country, and you just think that everybody is waiting for you. Nobody is waiting for you if you don't find your way in. Nobody knows you.
Network.
Nobody knows you. So you have to build that market before you even start, the commercial scale of production. So network with people. Find a way to build your own community. It may be hard, it may be difficult, but it will definitely, pay off at the end of the day. So it's very, very, that's one of the very important things. Sometimes it's not really about whether you can farm or not. It's about how do you sell the produce when they come out. Can you hear me, sir? Uh, can you hear me, sir?
Okay, so wow, so many, many things to learn. So many things to learn. Hope you are taking notes because um the purpose of this masterclass is to educate everyone so that everyone can see the possibilities in different aspects of the state and then choose how to proceed. And that's why every time we bring experts, we bring professionals, bring professionals. We don't bring people that are talking to you. We bring people that have practical life experience and have result to show for it. An extra large farm is doing fantastically well. And I've spoken to her so that she can also join us next year to have a physical event at the next edition of Agric in 2026. So, so many things to learn, so many things to unpack. As we've heard from her, there are a lot of challenges, but there's so much opportunities that are available if you know what to do and you do it right. And that's why you need to continue to learn. So I will also advise if you can join us for the Business Sustainability Summit that is coming up in September. The Business Sustainability Summit is an annual event that we host to help entrepreneurs and business people to be able to build for sustainability. Many people start businesses. Most of those businesses are not able to go, they're not able to scale, and they're not able to become a profitable business that is established and become transgenerational. And we have been able to help a lot of people to put systems and structures in place so that business can become an exceptional one. And it is my hope that everyone will do what they can to join us for any of these events. I don't know, the network from my end is somehow, I think they are also having issues to my end, and that is affecting a lot. But what we'll do is once we are on board now, um, we'll see how we can organize something else in the nearest future, even before the next year physical event, so that we can learn. But one thing I would say is every one of you go online now and go and go extra large farms and resort. Extra large farms and resort. Go and Google them, study them if you can. I will advise. I was there with my family. Go there with your family and experience the farm life. Go and experience what they are doing, and it will be an amazing, amazing opportunity that you cannot afford to miss. So we'll put the phone numbers on the screen consistently so that you can have the numbers to use to reach us, and we'll be able to take it from there. And if we have people that have questions, let's see if we can take some questions, and we'll see if we can just call it a day for today. This network is really, really affecting us, and this is a meeting we look forward to for a long time, and it's a very, very enriching session that we want to ensure that people benefit from. So if you can,
I think the
the
network is
videos
better
we
now.
have captured. Okay, good. So, we're talking about the aspect of reaching the market, all this cabal issue, and having to be able to.
Yes, so the way we overcame that was to build our own community. It took us a long time, but we thank God for His grace. And today we have close to 200,000 people.
So are you saying that if I don't build a community, I may not be able to sell? Is there no other way around it?
Oh, yes, there are other ways. Yes, there are other ways. It depends on what you want to major on. So because we are into production of healthy foods, so they are not foods for everybody. But if you are somebody who just wants to, maybe you want to just base on, for example, cassava farming or gari, or you just want to do palm oil, or you just want to do poultry or something. So you don't have to do it the way we did it. There are other ways. So, but the most important thing is that try to make a connection with the market so that you don't get stranded. You know, I don't know how to put it, but there is this level of hypertension that a farmer will develop when you are looking at your products. And you know, in Nigeria, we don't have storage facilities. So you have a lot of post-harvest losses happening, and that's what crumbles and crashes the farms, you know. So we must try and ensure. I remember one time we also did, before, you know, as we were building the community, also we had to sustain ourselves, we had to keep doing business. And there was a time we went into vegetable farming seriously, just, you know, the normal vegetables. And funny enough, you know, we've never done all this bell pepper kind of thing that, you know, people fling around. We are not really into that. We just went straight into what people eat every day. And we saw a lot going on in the space of F4, all this shoko, tete, ewedu, those three things. And that was when I discovered that mama sitting down in your estate that is selling tomatoes, selling all those things, she has the salary, a whole year salary of a banker under her wrapper. Those people, do not ever underestimate them. So we partnered with them. First thing we did was to educate them about our products, and we had to give out. So they saw. For example, if you buy vegetable today in the normal market, sometimes women will understand this better.
So when you see some of these women, you think they are not making money. All those mama
They
in the
have
market.
stupid money, or they are rich.
Cabals everywhere.
You know. So
you are either in the secret cult or you are in the secret place. There are things that people do in secret that makes them to shine in the open. Everybody is using something. If you are not using something, somebody is using
something is using you.
Hey.
You know.
Wow.
So we had to partner with them. We had to give them our
So don't forget
vegetables.
2 things I've told us about Business Sustainability Summit, Friday 26th and Saturday 27th of September. So get in touch with us, book your slots, take advantage of the discount of our start plugging in now. And then the global virtual edition of the. Okay. You were talking about the that are selling shop market.
Those people are stupid millionaires. They are crazily rich. I think the problem is just that they are not just used to the flamboyant kind of life. That woman selling vegetable has the annual salary of a banker under a wrapper without moving an inch. So what we did was we gave them our vegetables and they saw the difference. The normal ones they buy, all those ones that were cultivated with so much fertilizer, under 2-3 days, those vegetables will spoil and it's a loss to them. So when we gave them ours, they saw that even if it stays long, it only dries a little bit, and once they wet it, it comes back. It can stay for as long as 7 to 10 days without getting spoiled, and that was profit for them. So we started supplying them on credit, at least for a start, and they discovered that their end users and all the other interlopers were demanding for that type of one. So it now came to a point that even at the farm, from the nursery, we see them now, they will come. They have bought, let's say we are doing 20 acres or 10 acres. So this person is buying alakme. There's a way we call it alakme. So this person is buying one alakme, and whatever vegetable that is coming out from that place is the owner. So then we began to see somebody will buy 10 alakme, 20 alakme from like 2 weeks old. Though this vegetable has not even grown at all. So it gave us a lot of confidence that things can be better. People were paying in millions for just ordinary shoko, tete, ewedu, and were crazily under pressure to meet up with their demands. It was like the beginning of great things for us. And at a point, we said to ourselves, "What are we even killing ourselves trying to make gari and polish gari and do all the when all these people can pay?" But we also discovered that you cannot continue your life as a farmer on perishable items. It can make you, but the day it will mar you, it may be very difficult to recover. So as we're building that side, we're building the other side. So for somebody who is planning to go into agriculture, what I'm trying to say is that try to build a market. Maybe do a small test farm, like a sample farm. Get your produce out, then start making connections with the market and the type of places you intend to want to sell your produce to. So make a statement, make a connection, create a network with them. So there is already a demand for whatever that you are bringing into the market so that you won't be stranded. So that's it. Then for the agri-tourism side, it's mind-blowing. It's phenomenal. It's something that's, I don't know, the kind of attraction that it's even giving us now. Like we are in the 90-day celebration of the World Agri-Tourism Festival. This is a festival we are holding in 5 continents. Or we have the one of Nigeria going on right now with the Grand Summit and Gala Day on the 11th of July at Marriott. And somebody asked me that when farmers begin to have events in Marriott or something like that, that something so we have we have the next one coming up in the UK in October. We have Canada for March. We have France for May, and we have Australia for July. So what are we doing? We are telling people another story about agriculture. Yesterday I was in the graduation of one of our top universities, and they invited me to come and deliver an entrepreneur speech, to the graduates. People are graduating out of university are saying there's no job. What you are going to look for in Canada or UK is already here if you can do it well. So we are showing people also the possibilities in agri-tourism, not just agriculture. You add tourism to it, it becomes bigger and better. So there is a way. And you don't need to own it. You don't so we've invested billions into this business to get to where we are today. But somebody is here now, he doesn't have all the billions. You can simply partner with
So like I said
people who
earlier,
are
go and Google extra large farm. Extra is as in X. So it's X
network.
CRA, extra large farms and resorts, so that you can see all that they have done, all that they are doing, and study more, so that you'll be able to take advantage of the opportunities that they have. The resort aspect and the tourism aspect is amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So there are a lot of money making opportunities opportunity in the real estate sector that a lot of people are not aware of, and a lot of people are missing out on. So they're just putting money on the table. There's so much money on the table that needs to be made. So if you are thinking of coming into the real estate sector, those are things that they have to teach you. So Google extra large so that you can learn more and be a part of what. Okay, my sister, I don't know. This network thing is just it's day to day. So let's try to begin to bring this up question so that because of time. So if I want to start now, what are and I don't have a big land, I don't maybe I want to just start the farming alone now. What kind of crops or things do you think I can do to start on a small land? So that's one question. Or if I want to go into the resorts and I want to buy into what you people are doing, I want to now become a partner with you. What offers do you people have? So let me think together.
Okay, thank you, sir. So for those who want to go into farming, you want to start small, and which is what we really recommend. Start small. Start small so that as you get your fingers burnt, you wouldn't have burned all your money. Start small. There are very lucrative things that you can start. But for people who are looking to go into a longer term kind of investment into agriculture, we suggest that you look heavily into palm for palm oil. Fantastic business. It has saved us, it has helped us, it has given us a boom in life. Palm farming is it. Look into coconut as well. It's a very good one. Plantain. These are things that you can do and do for a long period. But if you are looking for something on the short term, look into fruits and vegetables. These are high consumables. For example, your cucumber grows within 36 to 60 days. And on the size of one plot of land now, with the current price of cucumbers in the market, you can be earning about 1.8, million naira every 60 days. So is something you can also look into. But most importantly, I want to advise that everybody looking into that direction to ensure that they go into the kind of farm produce that you can add value and process, so that in case you're not able to sell fresh, you can turn it into a processed food and then you don't lose all your money. It's very, very important. Don't say because people need tomatoes, then you go to plant tomatoes. If you don't know how to convert that tomatoes into tomato paste, the day you don't sell your tomato, that's the end of your farming business. So always trying to make sure that it's something you can process, add value, so that to avoid the perishability. Then for those looking into starting the resort kind of business, is a very fantastic thing, though very, 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 very capital intensive. Like I said, we've expended a lot of billions, and we are still putting in more and more, adding more value every day. But for those who just want to partner and say, okay, I may not have all those kind of big money, or maybe I even have the money, but I'm not ready for the stress and all that, you can also partner with us. We have packages, that you can opt in for. You can lease a room for a number of years, and every year you have free holidays, and you also have rental income that you are making. You can buy a house in the resort. you know it's another form of investment. It's your house. You have access to it anytime you want, but at the same time, as people are coming there for their holidays, retreats and everything, you also have the opportunity to do that. For example, if you have a two-bedroom facility in our resort that you are buying for about 45 million to 60 million for furnishing, you discover that in a year your rental income is between 3.5 to 5 million naira, and you still have the house for yourself. You can still come there for your holidays and all that. So all those packages are there. And then we are also building people to be agri-tourism professionals. That's one, you don't even need any money to invest in that. It's just your passion. There are a lot of
Wow.
organizations, there are a lot of people looking for the next new place to go, and you are there, you have joined us, you have become a partner, and then you can just be doing your thing. Somebody woke up to an alert of 1,375,000 this morning, but just telling somebody else about come to extra large for your company retreat. So it's that easy. It's a business you can start. You don't need money. All you need is just know the training, know, okay, what are the room sizes, what are the packages available and all that. So there's something for everyone. And then for the farm training as well, we are doing like presently with this World Agri-Tourism Festival that we are celebrating in the 90 days, we're empowering 10,000 people on how they can start a farm no matter how small. Your garden, your car park, schools. We are challenging schools a lot now. Every school, as much as possible, wants schools to have, little farms in their schools. Estates. There's too much land flowing around all these estates. Your walkway, your streets in your estates, you can line it up with sacks of yams, stack of, a lot of things. You can even grow corn in sacks. So these are things that we are teaching people now. We are challenging churches. In fact, we are partnering a lot with churches because we know that lots of churches have so much space. So let every church have a church farm, so people can also partner with us in all these things. There's serious money to be made. We're running a challenge now for 90 days, and our people are making about 20 million naira in 90 days with a free trip to Singapore just by promoting agritourism. Instead of going to, we're not saying don't go to Dubai, don't go to this place, don't go to that place, but look inwards. And with a very little amount of money, you can enjoy yourself for a whole weekend between 250 to 350,000 for a family. You can come for a whole weekend of fun in the farm, enjoy yourself and all that. So we're open for partnerships and collaborations, especially as this World Agritourism Festival is ongoing. We have a lot of opportunities that we are dishing out to the people, both to learn and to be empowered. Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, because I don't want to keep you for too long. So,
Thank you.
what is your final word to our people, and how can they reach the
Thank,
opportunities?
thank you, sir. My final word, I'll say it in Yoruba. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá lọ sí tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá lọ sí Sokoto, ó wà lápò Sokoto. What you are going to look for all over the world is here in Nigeria. Nigeria is where the money is. We came back to Nigeria. I'm telling you, we were not as fulfilled, we were not as blessed as this coming back. This is where people should stop jackpying. Nigeria is the in thing. This is where everything is happening. Look inwards. There is a way in agriculture. You only need to be trained and to work with people who know road. There is a way. And adding tourism to it is another blast. Real estate will never die, as our Papa here is always teaching about all the wealthier secrets in real estate. So let's all look inwards and do whatever we can do. Most importantly, we continue to add value. We don't look for money, but we look for value to offer to people so that, money will now be one of the end results. And for those who would like to be a part of what we're doing, you'd like to reach us, you can just reach us at info@agritechcity.com. info@agritechcity.com, or they can go to our website, extralargefarms.com, or simply just send us a WhatsApp message on 08171606021. That's our major customer care line. They can reach us on that number. But most importantly, we want to see every one of us. Please join us, support us, partner with us as we celebrate the World Agritourism Festival. We have 2 sessions, one at Bamora Convention Center on the 3rd of July, and we have the second session at Marriott on the 11th of July. And we have fantastic packages for farm stays. We have our farm fest, 4 different weekends spread from June to August. Very massive festival celebrating the infusion of culture and entertainment into agriculture, which is agritourism. So you can come here for the farm fest. I'm here in the resort now. I'm talking to you from the resort, So we're looking forward to people to come and have the experience. Corporate people, come and spend your retreat here and all that.
I've been to that resort with my family. We spent,
you didn't talk about our
there to
food,
sleep
sir.
over
Our
the
yummy,
weekend. So
delicious food.
I'm telling you, this is real, and these are amazing opportunity you cannot afford to miss. Because of the network issues, we'll not be able to take any questions tonight. Go to that Agritech City website and take advantage of the opportunities. Thank you very much, my sister. Let me
Thank
release.
you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate it, sir. God bless you. Thanks for having us. Thank you, sir.
So we're going to be having some physical events with her, and we'll inform you so that we can. And part of the training, you guys should take advantage of the training. Go to the website, take advantage of the resorts, take advantage of all the opportunities that they have. If you have money you want to invest, these are people of integrity that you can invest with. So, and if you want to be trained, you want to invest, you want to partner with them, feel free to do that. So go to info@agritechcity.com. I'm also going to be there with them in July. I'm going to be at I think the July 11th one at Marriott. I'm going to be there. So let's make sure that we do all we can. And like I said at the beginning, we have the um, promo going on right now, the birthday promo, the 55 555 promo is still ongoing. It started on the 20th of May, which is my birthday. So 55 plots in 5 locations in 55 days. 55 plots in 5 locations in 55 days. So very, very important. And we have the Madiba Arizona, which is within the DERA scheme in Bejuleki. It's a government layout. And then we have the Madiba Prime that is in Elerongbe, also in the Bejuleki. This is also a government allocation. It's all government land with CFO and everything. And then so the Madiba Arizona is 50 million. Madiba Prime is 40 million. Then we have Dover State on the Papala and Shagamu Express Road. Is also um, a very, very prime location right on the road. The concrete road is being done right now. So you are going to be right on the road and it has the CFO. And then we have the Genesis Estate in Abuja. The Genesis Estate is 10 million, but we're giving a further 50% discount for you to pay 5 million. Then we have the Madiba Countryside City, which is in Obafe, Obafemi Wode, and that's 5 million. And the further 50% discount brings it to 2.5 million. So these are opportunities you can plug into. And all these estates and all these prices, all inclusive, no hidden charges, covers for the land, the documentation, developmental levy, everything is included. And if you plug in within these 55 days, started on the 20th of May to the first week of July, if you plug in, we'll now give you 90 days to complete the payment. So it's an opportunity you cannot afford to miss because real estate is very, very powerful. And you've heard what we have learned farming, resorts, so many things that can be done in the real estate space. And finally, the Business Sustainability Summit is coming up in September, and it's Friday 26th and Saturday 27th of September, and it's going to be at the Marriott Hotel. It's 2 days fully residential, so we have the non-residential session. So if you're a billionaire conclave member, it's free for those of you that are silver members or gold members. If you're a bronze member and you chose September instead of March, then it will still be free. But if you're a bronze member, you were there in March, you have to pay for September. And then we have an opportunity for you to bring your staff so that you can come do the fully residential. Your team can come for the non-residential, and then you can come with your spouse. We have a special session for women for 4 hours, spa treatment, massage, sense and sensibility session, and medical session, etiquette session, women and money. So much opportunity that you cannot afford to be. So call us, screenshot the um, flyers, and then follow me on all my social media platforms. Send us a DM, make all the inquiries you want to make so that you can take advantage of what is. So thank you very much for joining us. Because of time and network issue we had, we've gone beyond our expected time, and we don't want to keep you for too long. But stay connected and keep your dream alive. Bye for now.